was receiving a message this morning from my angelic team, from Archangel Raphael, and I wanted to share what was coming through because the angels have been trying to help me understand the crystalline nature of our souls. And I really wanted to share this message with you, and then following the message, give some I am affirmations. So this will explain what I am is in my understanding of what was being shown to me, and then the affirmations are to help integrate that I am present. So I was receiving an image of a beautiful crystal, just like a quartz crystal that's multifaceted, that if you were to hold it into the window and the sun shines through, it creates these beautiful crystal rays. And I would like you to imagine that that beautiful crystal in the window is your higher self. And the light that is shining through that sun is source, is all of creation. That source light shines through your higher self, which is that crystal diamond. And as that light shines through, it projects the beautiful crystal light all around you. And you can think of each crystal light that is shining as an experience that your soul is having as your higher self. So your higher self is perceiving these different experiences and can choose to have one sort of focused experience or experience many depending on your soul path. So imagine that all the experiences that you may be having within your higher self, within your soul, are happening right now, just like those beautiful lights that are shining out from that diamond. And your soul is a reflection of that source energy, just like that sun shining through that diamond. So when you look at the crystal rays shining out through that diamond, each one could be a life or an experience, a past, a future, another planet. There's so many variations of physical and non-physical experiences that can be expressed through that source light. So that's how it was described as our higher self, our soul, having these experiences right now. So when we access our soul records, which we do a lot here in this center, we are accessing that beautiful higher self that then knows all of the reflections that are happening, all of the experiences, all of the physical and non-physical experiences that are happening. So now let's take this up another notch to the I am present. Now this is different from the higher self because the higher self can, even in the non-physical, experience individuality, have things it would like to encounter or learn to grow. Now, where are we growing to? We're growing to merge back in or have an awareness of the I am present. So just like here on our planet right now, we are beginning to remember our higher self. We are beginning to remember our past lives, our future lives, our non-physical lives. We're beginning to tune in and merge more with our higher self while we're in the physical, to remember all of our collective experiences, our wisdom, our abilities that we can bring in and manifest into this creative physical realm from our higher self. The I am presence, you might see it as a step above that. So it still looked to me like a beautiful diamond crystal, very multifaceted. But the expression of source through the I am presence is not just you as an individual. So here the higher self is having an individual experience. As it moves closer to its I am presence and source, it becomes more of a collective experience. So you may still have independent qualities from the higher self experiences, memories, things that have been learned, things that have integrated into your higher self sort of diamond or crystalline nature. And then as you move into the I am presence, you're now more of the collective. You look at things a little bit more as We are. We are. And we're not working as an individual, we're working as a collective. And this can work in a non-physical experience. And I believe there's also ways that the I am presence expresses itself in physical ways, but very different. And I haven't received too much information on that yet, but it was important to understand what's happening on our planet right now as we're awakening to our nature of our higher self in all our collective experiences. And then what we will become aware of is that I am presence, because humanity itself is a collective. And we are beginning to tune in. As we tune into our higher self in all of our collective experiences, we're beginning to notice how connected we are and how much is created within this reality, within this planet, based on everyone's thoughts, everyone's emotions, everyone's beliefs. So as you move into the I am presence and you have that learning, you have that awareness, you have grown into a space where you work in harmony with other, I guess you could call them I am presences. So we recognize that everything is linked, everything cascades out, we are all connected, and you start to work more as one. And the word that they described to me, they said this is a reality of duality, right? And when you move into that I am presence reality, it becomes a neutrality. So here we have the duality of everything. Everything is a duality. You have love, but you have suffering. You have so many gamuts of duality here that we can see. But when you move into the I am presence, you move into neutrality. You begin to move out of that duality, because now you're working as one in a one consciousness. There are souls being born here at this time who have memories of the I am presence. They have ascended beyond the experience of just that independent higher self, and they have moved into the neutrality of and the connectedness of the I am presence, and they have chosen to bring that frequency into the physical plane right now, so that we can begin to rise, we can begin to ascend, we can begin to remember who we are. So it's a very beautiful, beautiful time right now. There are a lot of angelic beings or beautiful souls that have ascended into that, what we'll call I am presence realm, and even beyond that, you go beyond neutrality. And it's very interesting. So they'll give me more information on that later, but this is something for me and you to really meditate on, to tune into how we integrate that into this physical life. And one of the ways we can do that is by meditation. That is the best way to go within, to access your own soul records here, to connect and open to your higher self and all of your experiences, and then feel the connection to everyone. And how can you integrate with that connection? We have a lot of beliefs in this reality right now that are very individual and very independent. And when you think about them, when you meditate on them, you'll see how inaccurate they can be, because they're not a we. They're not a collective. They are looking at everything as separate, you, me. An example that came to me this morning was how a lot of people who are empathic and are sensitive to different things around them are believing that they need constant protection from the world, from the other, from the energies that are all around us. But I was reminded this morning about how there are so many beautiful energies around us, even just the natural planet, the earth. The energy from the earth is so healing for us. It is us. It is us. And we need to remember to go and integrate with that energy so it can help balance and harmonize our body so that we can remember our higher self, we can remember our connection. There's so much that can be triggered in a positive way with the energy of nature. But there's also a lot of beings here who, like I said, are bringing in different frequencies. And some of them may just be bringing in a frequency of joy, which is very uplifting. Joy, peace, wisdom, so many different vibrations that are coming in that are very beautiful. And if we keep creating our reality and saying, I have to protect myself from all these energies, then we tune out everything and we forget, we go deeper into that belief that we are separate, we are individual. And in some ways, this can even get very egotistical of, well, I'm so sensitive because I'm such a higher vibration that I need to shield myself from all these lower vibration people and energies. And it's actually the opposite. Right now, what we need to be doing is opening ourselves up to the beautiful energies that are coming in from the planet, underneath the ground, from above us. That there's energies coming in all over. This is a really big time of shift and remembrance that we need to embrace everything that is around us. And instead of looking at things like, you're bad, I'm good, we need to look at where here do I need to let go. And that's what I keep hearing a lot in the messages is let go, keep going, let go. Like let go of beliefs, let go of the way you think things have always been done or need to be done. Let go of the separation, let go of the belief that we're too sensitive and that we can't do certain things. Let go of the belief of illness, that we cannot be whole and perfect. So these are things, again, to meditate on. You have to go within because you have the wisdom not only inside of you, but all out here. Remember, the diamond, the higher self, is reflecting out all these experiences, past, present, future, physical, non-physical. So connect to that higher self and to that wisdom, to your soul records, to all our soul records, right? Because it's all of us. And tune into what it is you need to let go of and to let in and to receive so that you can grow. Right now, we are moving into a place where suffering can be eliminated, which means duality will shift. And it's an interesting concept to meditate on because that's the only experience we have known up until now. But the change is happening very quickly. And Bonnie and I have been talking about how because of the change that is happening, we are feeling things come up and out that want to be released, that want to be let go of so that we can grow into our crystalline nature. And these energies here are kind of forcing that to happen. And it can cause people to experience negative feelings or have negative experiences or a feeling of this is really hard, I don't want to be here. And so within those feelings, you really are being called to go within and you really are being called to let go. And then find community like this space, or there's a lot of communities popping up online all over the world where we are supporting each other through this process, because right now humanity really needs inspiration, peace, freedom. Freedom is a big one. If you look in your life, you'll find areas where you don't feel free. You feel like you have to do things, you feel like you're controlled, you feel like you're going against the grain, and that creates that feeling of this is very hard. And if we don't help each other and support each other within communities to brainstorm new ideas of ways of existing, of ways of living, so that we can encourage to nurture and grow that peace, that reconnection to nature, that reconnection to our higher self, we can encourage that connection of sacredness, right? So imagine a baby being born or a couple wanting to bring life into this world. And imagine that being really a sacred event, and the community gets together as that desire wants to be created and manifested. And imagine that they do sacred work together, which is just meditation. They offer their love, they offer their wisdom, they offer their support for this soul to come in and to already be loved and nurtured and wanted before even being born. And then as that soul is born, imagine a world where that comes to fruition, where that child and every child is nurtured by the community and loved and taught the wisdom and taught to connect to their higher self and all their wisdom and memories and all their lives and their physical and non-physical experiences. Just imagine. And this is where we're going when we talk about 5D or the new earth or the shifts that are happening. This is where our souls want to go. We want to go there. But we're in this time where we have to let go of the old. We have to come up with new ways of living, which are already seated in a lot of our knowings from before being born into this world. We knew how we could live, how we could exist. We knew what may need to be changed. So some people here in this time feel very drawn to make certain changes, to implement new types of schools, new types of communities, to create collective gatherings, create new laws or new structures or new art. There's so much new thinking coming in, but to do it on your own can be very challenging. So we need to come in and embrace each other and figure out how to bring these things into manifestation. And right now we're in a time where manifesting is happening very quickly every day. My higher self and my soul team is saying, be very mindful of what you're thinking. So go into constant state of meditation. Make your life your meditation. So you're always in a state that is grounded and peaceful. And when those negative feelings come in, we can let them go and we can process them out. We can see them for what they are. We can embrace them for what they've taught us. And then we can learn to let them go, to shift to whatever we need to be in order to move forward and bring that new reality into the physical. So now I'm going to listen. I have not pre-thought of the I Am Affirmations, but I'm going to allow them to come through for you. And these are affirmations that you can use to connect not only to your higher self, but to open up to that I Am presence that is already around us. It's already here. And this can help be a key to connect to all of your physical and non-physical experiences and to remember that we are all. We are everything and we are source. So I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes and tune into your heart space. When you are working in a state of healing or manifesting co-creation, or just even going through your day, the best state to be in your heart space, what I call the spectrum of love. And within that spectrum of love is peace, joy, laughter, connection, gratitude. And so whatever you need to do, get into that heart space and see if you can do that throughout the day so that it becomes natural for your body to desire that instead of worry or fear or focusing too much on responsibility. You want your mind and your body to begin to focus on that spectrum of love naturally, unconsciously. So we're not always having to think about it. We want it to integrate and be a part of our being, be who we are, because that's our true self. Our true self is that crystalline nature of that spectrum of love. So let's tune into our heart. You might bring your awareness into your heart. And just like you're that crystalline nature, that crystal diamond, imagine or visualize or get a sense of that beautiful source light that shines through your diamond. And that source light is shining through you now into your entire being, expanding beyond the physical, filling you up with love, peace, a beautiful embrace like a mother who loves unconditionally. And then you can say these I am affirmations either internally or out loud. I am a crystal being. I am golden source light. I am free to be me. I am loved by all of creation. I am in harmony with all things. I am love in physical form. I am a being who knows. I am a being who remembers. I am allowing my crystalline nature to shine brightly, to guide me, to love me as it is me. I am aware. I am connected to all crystalline beings, and we work together as one in harmony. I am the wisdom of creation. I am source. I am love. We are one. Thank you. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. And I would encourage you to memorize these affirmations, and you may receive even more on your own that are purposeful for you. And I would love for you to share your own I am affirmations with us so that everyone can see them and add them into their I am practice. And when you do this daily, I would like you to take note of the things that you begin to either shift or just have an awareness of what changes in your reality, what comes forth for you. It's great to keep a journal, to remember the things that occur in your life that are beautiful and magical, that feel connected and inspiring, and reflect on those things every day, reread them. And when you do your I am affirmations, take time to sink into them, to meditate with them, just like you're meditating with a beautiful friend whom you haven't seen in a very long time, that you're inviting in to be present in your life forever. Thank you so much. I look forward to your thoughts, your inspirations, your I am affirmations. And if you'd like to learn more about our center, we're located at oasislightcenter.com. We're in Meridian, Idaho, and we do our best to stream everything that we can so that we can create that community and that connection and really work to help others during this time, during this shift, to remember and to grow together in community and in love. So thank you.